If you want to quickly add elements in CapCut, whether that means stickers, effects, text templates, or other on-screen assets, this video will walk you through the entire process step by step. By the end, you'll know exactly how to place an element on your timeline, adjust how long it appears, move it around the screen, and fine-tune its look with the advanced settings. This is a super useful skill if you want your edits to look more engaging, more polished, and much more professional. And before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe for more CapCut tips and software tutorials just like this. Alright, let's get into it. The first thing you need to do is open your project in CapCut and make sure your main video is already on the timeline. Once your clip is there, look at the timeline at the bottom of the screen. This is where you want to position your playhead. The playhead is the white vertical line that shows exactly where you are in the video. Click anywhere on the timeline to move it to the exact spot where you want your element to appear. This is important because whatever you add next will usually be placed around that point in your edit. Now, once your playhead is in the right place, go to the upper left menu bar. This is where CapCut keeps different categories of creative assets. Depending on what kind of element you want to add, you can choose from a few main options. If you want animated graphics, arrows, emojis, or decorative visuals, go to stickers. If you want to add video overlays, body effects, or creative motion effects like shake, blur, or zoom, choose Effects. And if you want stylized, pre-animated titles or text-based elements, go to Text, then look for Text Templates. This is the part where a lot of beginners get confused, but it's actually very simple. Just think about what your video needs. If you want to point at something on screen, a sticker or arrow works great. If you want to create a dramatic look, an effect may be better. If you want a title, subtitle, or callout, then text templates are probably the fastest option. After you choose your category, browse through the available elements until you find one you want to use. When you see the asset you like, look for the blue plus button. This is the Add to Timeline button. You can click that blue plus icon to insert the element into your edit, or in many cases, you can simply drag and drop the asset directly onto the track above your video clip. Both methods work, so use whichever feels easier for you. Once the element is added to the timeline, it will appear as its own block above your main video layer. Now you can control how long it stays on screen. To do that, hover over either the left edge or the right edge of the element block. When your cursor changes, click and drag to shorten or lengthen the duration. This is really helpful if you only want a sticker, effect, or text to show for a few seconds instead of the entire video. Next, if you want to move the element around on the screen, click it inside the preview window in the center of CapCut. Once it is selected, you should see a bounding box around it. From there, you can drag it to reposition it anywhere on the canvas. You can also use the corners of the bounding box to resize the element, and depending on the asset, you may be able to rotate it too. This is especially useful for stickers and text because it lets you place them exactly where they look best in the frame. Now let's talk about the advanced settings. With the element still highlighted, look over to the right properties panel. This is where you can make more detailed adjustments. Under the B section, you can change things like opacity, scaling, and blend modes. These settings are useful if you want the element to feel more natural or blend better with the rest of your video. If you want your element to animate in or out more smoothly, switch over to the animation section. Here, you can add custom intro and outro motion behavior to your element. That means your sticker or text can fade in, pop in, slide out, or move in a way that matches the style of your video. These small animation details can make your edit look much more dynamic and much more professional. One thing to keep in mind is that some elements in CapCut are marked with a Pro icon. That means they require a premium subscription if you want to export them in your final video. So if you're using the free version, make sure to check whether the element you chose is free to use before you spend too much time customizing it. A good workflow is to first add the element, then adjust the timing, then reposition it in the preview window, and finally refine the look in the properties panel. If you follow that order, the process stays fast and organized, and you won't have to keep jumping around trying to fix things later. Also, don't be afraid to combine multiple elements in one project. For example, you could add a text template for a title, a sticker to draw attention, and an effect to add energy to the scene. When used well, these elements can really help your content stand out and keep viewers engaged. So to quickly recap, move your playhead to the right spot, choose your element type from the upper left menu, click the blue plus to add it to the timeline, trim the duration, adjust its position in the preview window, and use the right panel for extra styling and animation. That's the full process for adding elements in CapCut. If this video helped you, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next CapCut tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.